Hi guys, my name is Moshumi. I am a registered dietitian and I do this live every Friday at noon Eastern time, and I am so glad you guys are able to join me. And today's topic is, of course, holiday related. I'm trying to do more holiday related topics the last couple of weeks, before we hit into Christmas. And today's topic for the day is meal planning for the holidays. I'm sure everybody's really busy running around getting last minute things. Things are a little different this year because, again, of COVID, but still, that doesn't mean that, there is any less stress, especially I can talk for, women who are moms working, holidays and so on and so on. So anyways, getting to our point of why meal planning, right? I honestly, for all my clients, friends, family, I say meal planning is absolutely like the best, greatest tool for number one, shopping smarter, cooking smarter, eating smarter, and spending less on your groceries. So there are so many multiple reasons why we should be meal planning. And even in the best of times, it is sometimes hard. Like I said, as a mom, you're working full time. There's so much going on. It's hard to keep organized. So believe me or not, but meal planning will take away so much of your stress away. I know it sounds in the beginning, especially if you're like starting out, it sounds like, gosh, do I want to even get into this? But believe me, in a few weeks, you will be so thankful because it's just going to make life so much easier for you. So here are my tips on here are my tips how we can make meal planning the absolute best. My tips, like I say, my secret tips. Again, for those of you who are just joining me, my name is Moshumi. I am a registered dietitian, and I have my own private consulting here in Michigan, and I do this live called Lunch with the Dietitian every Friday. I also have launched, in fact, some wonderful programs for all of you guys for 2000, for the next year. And if you would be interested, please send me a message on my link at Dietitian Moshumi on Facebook. I absolutely love hearing from you guys. And, my passion is to make and help everybody on their road to health. And today's topic is meal planning for the holidays, and I'm giving out my special tips that for to take away, I call them my stress busters, tips to help you guys plan better for the holidays. So first and foremost, I know this might sound old school, but what I like using the best is just a calendar. Sometimes, Google is great, Google Docs, or, there are so many multiple ways that you could write down your meal plan. But again, I cannot tell you how important it is to write down the plan, because between all the holiday parties, shopping, decorating, sending out the Christmas cards, what we might want to do is we really would want to limit our grocery shopping to once a week. And we can do that if we are well planned. Like I said, if you have meal plans going, you could, I not only because, of course, now there's the virus, so we are trying to minimize the grocery shopping, but otherwise also I try not to go more than once a week because time-wise, you save so much. So talking about your shopping list, about grocery shopping rather, what is the thing you should do if you are going grocery shopping? Do not do not go without a list. First and foremost, make sure you have a running list that you can like stick up on your refrigerator or someplace, and then keep that list ongoing for the whole week. And then, I'm sure you have a set date. If you don't, like Saturdays are my grocery shopping days. So those are the days I go. So, starting again from Sunday, we start building up our list based on the meal plan for that week. So again, make sure that you do have a list going. Another thing that I do for my clientele is when I have a shopping list, I also break it up into meals sometimes, meaning, like snack items, lunch items, dinner things. So it's kind of broken down, easy to get. Make sure if you're going to look into like the sale papers and, internet. So what is there on sale? So you're kind of parallelly meal planning along with that, right? So again, why are we meal planning? Because it minimizes wastage so much. It's, you do not overspend as much. Come holidays, especially where there's so much going on and it's so easy to spend money. It's a good time to actually, think about meal planning and think about budgeting. So that is there. Then these weeks that we are all so rushed, running around, so on. Another tip I have is stock your pantry and use it. So the days, honestly, like say, it's come down to say a Friday and I notice I don't have much left, or, things have just not worked out or whatever. I am looking into my pantry and what do I see? I always have multiple lentils and beans and quinoa. So, hey, we can put a meal together. So don't shy away from your pantry. Make sure to, peek in there and see what you've got. Start prepping your dinner components, I say, so set aside a little time every day. And this is, guys, not only for the holidays, but for everyday meal planning. Also, I always say, set aside some time for your planning, your dinner prep, meaning, for example, chopping your onions, roasting, boiling your lentils, cooking your quinoa, those things will keep you so much more prepped, if it is so much easier if you have those things going. The other tip is, again, running around, busy times, make sure you have plenty of healthy snacks at home. Make sure they're visible. I always have my fruit bowl sitting on my countertop right in front. So the first thing we're trying to grab is some kind of a fresh fruit when we're hungry, because like I said, things might not always be on time because everybody's so busy. One of the biggest things is, I could tell you things, your friends can tell you, meal plan the way that best suits you, because tell you what, every family, every person is unique. So as a dietitian, I would give you ideas, but then it's up to you how you want to meal plan, how you want to do it, and what works for you. So absolutely do what works for you and your family. The other thing is, spend some time, when you have some time in the evening, spend some time browsing through recipes. Look at different recipes just to get different ideas, because sometimes it's all about broadening our vision on recipes and, different fruits and different vegetables and different things we can eat. There's so many different ethnic varieties there. So if there are recipes that you like, next thing on your agenda should be, how do I save and organize these recipes, right? So like my favorite is Pinterest. You could even, again, before we did it online, I used to save mine on little recipe cards, and I still have a box of recipes that I go back to. And I love going back to my recipe journals that I say, because it's so fun to go back to them in a couple years or even a few months later and see, oh, this sounds good, or this might be a good thing. So again, I see some of you have just joined me. My name is Moushumi, guys. I am a registered dietitian. I have my own consulting business here in Michigan. I do offer telehealth all over, and please send me a message if you find a weight loss, just trying to get healthy, meal planning, if any of that is stressing you out. I know the new year is coming. Definitely send me a message if you want to get into any of my programs. And please comment below if you have any questions, anything I can answer for you. Absolutely love hearing from all of you. And today we are discussing meal planning for the holidays, because guess what? Starting from about October till December, it's like one holiday after the other, right? There's Diwali, then there's Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas. It's like that whole time. And then, of course, the winter, it's winter weather, cold, overeating, stress eating is common. Meal planning is the key, guys. I'm telling you, it is the #1 key to healthy eating. So really, really start thinking about it. I am often, again, with my clients, I do the meal planning, we'll do recipes, we'll do grocery lists. And it's just wonderful to have that tool available. And it really can help you on your pathway to healthy eating. So we were, like I said, we were talking about the recipes. Look into recipes whenever you have time. Again, save them. Make sure there's a place where you are saving it. When you are meal planning, involve your family, involve your kids, your better half, whoever you stay with, because then they are going to be more involved in like the cooking, the shopping, the whole process. And kids also are more apt to trying new things if you involve them in the meal planning process, right? So make sure everybody is involved. Check the weather. Like here in Michigan, there is snow out there, cold. So we are going to be doing more soup, stir fries kind of weather. So again, it's, what do we want to eat, or what we enjoy eating, or what our bodies enjoy is also weather based. So again, weather is another thing. Like I said, I do look into my recipe journal time to time to kind of go back and see what recipes I have in there. So make sure you have that. Keep your calendar in front of you. Like I said, have your meal plan calendar somewhere that is visible so you can see that. Once you have the plan in place for the week, next thing to do, like I discussed before, have your list going, your grocery list, and have your days, dates set for when you're going shopping. And the other thing is, when you go, say Saturday, when I go shopping and I come back, I try to portion out things right then and there. Again, seems like it'll take so much time and so on. But you know what? In my week, it saves me so much more time because I've portioned it, I've cleaned out, things have gone in the freezer. So again, practical, simple things we can do to save and help us with some of the holiday stress, meal planning, eating, cooking, weight. We are all trying to strive and be healthy. So little things we can do. When you're meal planning, think about like theme nights, like I said, get your kids involved. Maybe do like a soup night, pasta night. We do plant proteins, only plant proteins a few times a week. So those are set dates already. So all we can do then is do the plant proteins. So things like that, have some theme, to get everybody excited and to make it easy for you when you're trying to do your meal planning. The other thing is leftovers. Think about, if you are meal planning, say you're making a big batch of, say, soup, and then, of course, you're going to be portioning out, freezing it, right? Because then, again, leftovers come into play, because what am I going to do with the leftovers? I'm going to freeze it. So then in 2 weeks time, I can again reuse. So just kind of working those things. The other thing, I think I kind of talked about it already, but your pantry, make sure your pantry and your freezer is stocked up. But the other part is, do not overstuff either of them, because if you overstuff, you're not going to know what's way back there. So always first in, first out is my little thing that I always teach. So make sure at least once a month that you're cleaning out your freezer, your pantry, and then you are getting things in and out, in and out. So things are moving. And like I said, any night before you order that takeout, hey, take a look into your freezer, take a look into your pantry. Maybe you can make a quick meal like that. It doesn't take that much. I'm sure there are things in there, right, that you can put together the meal again. So rule of thumb, do not overstuff your freezer or your pantry. A big thing that just came into my mind with the holiday season and all these clients I'm seeing, and even myself, my pet peeve is this: don't let food control you. Okay, so basically, say what I mean by this, guys. Say you're going to a holiday party. I know parties are limited now, but I'm sure people are still seeing families. Don't feel obligated to eat everything on the table, and don't feel like you have to eat everything to please somebody, to please a family member or a friend. Eat what you can. It's okay to maybe bring back some home and have it next day, rather than overstuffing right then and there. It's the same thing with alcohol. I say, don't feel obligated that you have to drink because everybody is drinking. And if you feel like you're done with one glass, that is absolutely fine. Just use some sparkling water or something else like that. Again, like I said, don't let food take control over your life. Super important. The other thing is moderation. So anything and everything, again, since we're talking about holiday dinners, meal prepping, meal planning, if you are out there, even if you feel like trying everything, do everything, have everything in moderation. It is okay. I always say it's okay if you really, really are craving a pie, to have like a sliver of a pie, no big deal. So moderation is key. The other thing is, if I think I did tell in my last segment too, of my last live too, if you are going out, there's a dinner party tonight. If I know, for example, I'm going to have like a nice big salad, sprinkle some olive oil and lemon juice. That sounds good. So something like that, just so you can balance it. And the next day, then have a nice breakfast. That's kind of going to balance. So balance or moderation is the key. That's what I'm, getting at. And big, all of if you follow my blog at Dietitian Moshini, is that say no to packets. Say no to packets, guys. Let's not use any of the preserved things if we can. I'm telling you, it will make such a change in how you feel inside out if you stay away from preservatives. And starting from like our gravy to a mashed potatoes to everything, we can definitely make the same things without getting like the jarred and the canned things loaded with sodium. In fact, that brings me to the next thing that I kind of wanted to chat with you guys about. If you Google, you'll probably see holiday weight gain is fairly common, right? Like I said, between the months of October to December, people could gain from 1 to 5 pounds on an average, here in the US. So don't get disappointed. Don't get discouraged. If you see some weight gain, what I'm trying to come at is that a lot of times the weight gain also happens because of the high sodium foods we are eating. So basically, you're feeling bloated, we are retaining water, we are gaining all that weight. So the main thing you want to do is hydrate. So you're flushing it out. Flush it out. Like I say, you've gone to a party and you want to, kind of cleanse yourself. Drink. Other than that, slow down when you're eating, when you're in a get together. Chew slowly. Definitely take 5 to 10 minutes before you get up for that second helping, because by that time your brain's going to tell you whether you actually need that second helping or not. Don't forget, keep doing your exercise regimen like you do always. Another thing I always say is, how after, say, big family dinners or get-togethers, people are sitting and chatting. What about going for a nice walk with the whole family? That's a great idea. Get that oxygen, get that therapy in, and you've got a nice walk also. So some exercise rather than just kind of sitting and talking. You could be doing that while taking a nice walk around the neighborhood. Portion control during the holidays is my best friend. Again, I love trying different foods, but in small portions. Let's try not to exceed that. Then, like I said, don't give up on your exercise. Make sure your schedule is good. Just maintain your schedule as much as you can. I know some of you will be traveling, some of you will be in, say, your parents' homes or children's homes or whatever. So schedules can get messed up, but as much as we can, keep on schedule, especially your sleep schedule. Super duper important. The biggest thing is self-care. Like I said, my niches, or most of my clients are women, since I specialize in women's health and weight goals. So I really work on, and I think it's super important for all of us women to work on self-care. Super important, especially this time of year. So it is okay. Again, my quick tips for self-care. It is okay some nights to take off from like socializing, from drinking, from all of that. Just, kind of me time. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm just going to be home. So setting the boundaries and being able to say no. Great idea. It is okay. It's absolutely fine. Remember the basics, like I say, of gentle nutrition. Let's not be hard on ourselves. It's okay. Again, if we kind of rerouted and went some other way, we say, you had a couple extra cookies, not a big deal. We can make that turn, come back on our pathway to healthy eating, right? Let's take some time. One of the other things that really helps me is just taking some time out, doing like a little gratitude journal as to everything we are so grateful for this holiday season. So some of the things, again, like I said, these are more self-care, but very important as we are in the holiday season to take care of ourselves, just like we are taking care of everybody. Make sure to take care of yourself, and don't forget to be meal planning. If there are any other tips you have, like I said, I love hearing from all my friends and family and clients. Send it to me, write it to me in my comments, share my live, share my any page or blogs, and follow my blog at Dietitian Moushumi, and enjoy. The big thing is enjoy your holidays. Now, talking about meal planning, holidays, stress, and all of that, right? From this morning, I have had from 8 o'clock this morning till now, I've had back-to-back client meetings. So guess what I'm doing for lunch today? This is what I am having. This is basically, guys, it's the Steam Fresh. It's basically brown rice, and then it's got some corn and peas, so it's got some veggies. I'm going to add my can of black beans to it, just some spices to kind of, enhance the flavor, some herbs in there, and that's going to be my lunch. Fairly healthy, right? Super easy, because again, I didn't have time. So that's what I'm going to do. And then, of course, I'll make sure I'm hydrating. So good luck with healthy, happy eating for the holidays. The biggest thing, guys, enjoy your holidays, enjoy your meals, enjoy the company. Maybe take away the focus from food to meeting people, enjoying their company. And I will see you guys again noon. Send me any questions, comments you guys have. Take care. Happy, healthy holidays to each one of you. Take care. See you. Bye.